How do you get contracts for state funds? All right, guys, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can go out and actually get contracts to close state fund deals. But before I get into that, as I always say in these videos, make sure you hit that like button down below. And of course, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Very soon, we're going to be doing that live stream where we give out those free mini courses. We do them once per month, and a couple people went on there, but you have to get notified to be on the live stream. And, you know, listen, I want to make sure that you have a chance to win. So please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell as well and jump on that live stream. As soon as you see this go live, you see the notification, jump on there because we're going to be hanging out and giving out some free stuff and answering questions. But with that being said, let's jump into today's video topic, which is how the heck do you get contracts for state funds? You guys have no idea. I've literally had to bring someone on to handle my Instagram DMs because I was just getting so many DMs and almost all you guys are saying, I want to get contracts, I want to get contracts, I want to get contracts, okay? I get it. I understand that you guys want to get contracts. Can't do this business without contracts. I am with you 100%. But before we get into contracts, which I will explain how you can get here in a second, I want you guys, because I've been getting this question a million times, I want you guys to reframe the question. In fact, I want you guys to reframe all the questions that you send to myself or to any influencer, not that I'm some big influencer, but you know, to anyone out there that you're looking for help with something, okay? One of the fundamental rules in business is every transaction must be an equal and opposite transaction of value. For instance, if I am providing you $100 worth of value, then I can charge you up to $100 for that value, okay? Very simple and straightforward, right? Almost all the DMs I'm getting is, hey Spencer, can you give me the contracts? The answer to that question is no, I will not give you the contracts for free because I have personally paid several $1,000s to get the contracts made. It'd be a little silly if I gave them to you for free. On top of which I've actually sold them, or I guess I give them for free as part of people who've paid to join Service for Mastery. So not only is it unethical for me to give them for free because other people want them, it's a little bit silly because I paid for them. It just doesn't make any sense, okay? And no one with good contracts is gonna give them to you for free. Like, I hate to be this guy, but like, it's not, you're going to have to buy some sort of program or something to get them, okay, as far as actually getting them for free. Now, there's another way to get them, and I'll talk about that in a second. But if you guys go out and ask people at all, any business person, hey, I would like this thing for free, it's not going to work, okay? You have to provide an equal and opposite reaction of value. So, for instance, someone came to me, and a couple people have done this, and said, hey, I want to help you grow your TikTok, right? Well, the first person, guess what, that came to me and told me about this, he came to me, helped me grow my TikTok. Now we're working together. He's handling some of my Instagram DMs. He's handling some other things for me. And in return, I've provided a lot of value to him, helping kind of coach him on his business, as well as some a few other things, right? And he's helped me do well on TikTok. I've helped him do well, and it's a win-win relationship. But he didn't just come and ask me, hey, will you teach me service funds for free, right? No, guys, like, even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm just way too busy, right? So this is not really a rant as much as to say that if you're ever asking for anything in life, just remember that the secret is to provide value first, right? The secret is when you're a kid and you want to get that next skateboard, right? You don't just come home and ask for a skateboard. What you do is you get straight A's on your report card. Then when your mom was looking at it, you say, hey mom, is it cool if I get a skateboard, right? Because you provided her value, okay? So it's the same thing in business, okay? Now, as far as actual contracts, how do we actually get the contracts? Well, there's only a few main ways that you can get contracts for state funds. I'm talking about state funds specifically right now. Number one is there are some states that provide you actual contracts to use, okay? Only really a couple states that do that. The other option there, kind of number 1.5 we'll say, is they don't provide you the actual contract, but they'll provide you sample contracts, which you can basically just take those contracts, copy and paste, retype them out, and then use those, right? You should be good, right? So those are kind of the two best case scenarios. That's the only real way you're getting contracts for free, okay? Absolutely for free, is if they already have them, okay? Now, a lot of states, they won't give you a contract at all, and they won't even give you a sample contract. All they'll do in their state is they'll have laws in which your contract has to meet. You can only charge this amount. The contract has to be in writing. You have to include this clause. You have to include this. You have to have this, like going down the list. And you actually have to go out and make a contract that meets all of those specifications in order to do business there, right? Obviously, you can't do that for free unless you happen to be an attorney, in which case, feel free. But for most of us that are not attorneys, it's not really going to work out, right? So in that case, you're going to need to go and get an attorney to write you a contract. There is no other option. There's no way to get it for free if they don't offer it. You have to hire an attorney. The only other option as far as getting them, if you don't want to pay an attorney, is to join a program like Service Fund Mastery. And I'm not here to pitch my program to you guys, but there's a reason why we have so much success, because we do all these little tiny things that people don't think about until they start actually doing this business. We do that for you guys for free without even ever having to think about it. So people just come in, they take our contracts, boom, they're operating anywhere they want. So circling back to if you wanted to hire an attorney yourself, here's what that would look like. You would want to, go on to a ZipRecruiter or Upwork. There's a ton of different sites where you can hire, attorneys or professionals, whatever, as freelancers, right? And you want to hire that freelancer, and you want to make sure, first of all, that they're a licensed attorney in the state in which you want to close deals in. So for instance, if you want to close deals in California, and I know California has state fund contracts, but let's say they didn't, you would want to hire an attorney that's licensed in California, not licensed in New York, because it doesn't cross over, okay? But number two is, you want to make sure that you can show them exactly where they need to look to get the state fund contract laws. And then in your agreement with them, you want to have it written out that, hey, you'll be paid based on the fact that I can use these contracts in the state. Okay? So in other words, if you write these contracts and I submit it to the state to become a state funds representative or private investigator, whatever you want to call it, right? And they say you can't use these contracts, you're not getting paid until you fix the contracts and get it to a point where I can actually use them, right? So you want to make sure that that's clear up front. And that way they'll actually be motivated to give you a good contract. And if you find the right attorney, you can probably get these done for, on the low end, $500, on the high end, $1,000. It really depends on exactly, how long the contract's going to be and all of that. But that's probably where you're going to be paying, right? And that's why, honestly, again, I'm not here to pitch my stuff, but, to pay even $500 for a set of contracts when you could just get that for free with the coaching, the training, a bunch of other contracts, a marketing script, like everything else that, with Service Fund Mastery that comes with it, it doesn't make sense just to get the contracts. You see what I'm saying? This is why I've paid for this for you guys. But that's pretty much your only real option. Okay, so again, the state has it for free. Cool, you just take their contract. Okay, they have a sample contract. Cool, you take their contract, you edit it so that it's not a sample, right? And you use that potentially. You probably would want to double check that with an attorney too. Make sure you did everything right there. Number three is they don't have a contract, so you either hire an attorney, or probably best option at that point would be just to join the program, right? Just because you get the contracts for free. So hopefully all that makes sense. Again, I'm not here to really sell my stuff. I've been getting so many DMs. I want the contracts. I want the contracts. I want the contracts. Guys, I cannot give you the contracts. Okay, we've got like 40, probably not 40, but we got like 20 different contracts in Service Fund Mastery, maybe even a little bit more. There's no way I can give you those contracts for free. Number one, and number two is, it wouldn't be fair to me because I had to pay several $1,000s to get all those made. And it wouldn't be fair to all of my existing students that have paid to get access to those contracts. It'd be a little silly if I just started handing them out for free, right? So at the end of the day, I'm sorry, I can't do that. But I want to help you guys. Hopefully this video has helped you out a little bit. And next time you're looking to, create a relationship with someone on a business level, come to it from a place of not what you can get, but what you can provide the other person. What can I give this person that will be of value to them? That's secret number one. And secret number two is, how do you actually determine what's valuable to them, right? Figure that one out. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike. Give me a thumbs down in the comments. And with that being said, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because again, we're doing that live stream soon, and I'll see you there.